Alright guys, and welcome back to more Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13-3. It has been a while, and immediately you probably notice how many days are left in the game itself.
You do know that it's almost time, don't
Yes, Hope. I just explained it to these people. But anyway, so I mean, you guys really didn't miss much. I was doing all the Canvas of Prayers quests. I did a lot of the side quests. And a lot of the side quests in these games are very boring to watch. I got most of the side ones done, but there's one that we want to go ahead and do after we go ahead and view this next cutscene, because I made like several different files. I'm actually a little bit further than I am now. I'm actually near the last day, but I made like 2 save files to show like 2 cutscenes that were I think are very important, and I wanted to show off to you guys. So I loaded an older file before the second to last day starts. Now this is a awesome garb, as you can probably see. I even matched her shield with her garb, made it purple and white. Yes, I spent a lot of time in this game, and I discovered a broken strategy. Like, I was literally just going through all the garbs, and I noticed like, but I'll get to it later after this cutscene. I'm gonna treat you guys to a cutscene before I break the game. Before I break the game, I'm gonna show you guys these cutscenes.
Cid reigns.
Even her weapon is matching. That's ridiculous.
That was once a man's name, but now it means nothing. His soul has dissolved into the swirl of chaos. I take his form as a convenience, but I'm no more than a puppet.
Alright, so who's pulling your strings? Benevelza?
No, not God. I am the voice of many, of the countless multitude who call chaos home. I am the speaker for the dead. Tell me, Savior, do you know the ritual they call Soul Song?
Vanille is planning to perform it at the cathedral. She says it'll release the dead from their suffering. I guess that means you.
Vanille has been misled. There is a truth she cannot see, a truth that lies within the unseen realm.
What do you mean? What truth?
You do not understand the role of chaos.
Huh?
The chaos will drown this world, but it's also the key to our humanity. When we die, we return to it. But only for a short time. When a man dies, his soul melts into the chaos, but the idea of it, of him, survives intact. And then he is reborn anew and returns to the living world. An unseen power exists in all of us. It's the chaos that we carry in our hearts.
Whatever you say, Cid.
Our souls are made out of the chaos, which is why they return to it when we die. But they survive there, waiting for a new body, which means you could be reborn in the new world.
If the Sacred One shows us the way, she is the only one who can tell us what to do. She has the power to guide us into the future, where we can live again.
She can do what I can't. Vanille can bring salvation to the dead.
Yes, but she doesn't know what she is capable of. The Order has kept the truth from her.
Why would they lie to her? They preach salvation.
Only for the living. The Soul Song will destroy us and make you forget we ever existed. Murder on a grand scale.
Damn.
You want me to stop her, right?
Yes. And then you must tell her what her real power is, so she can lead us to salvation.
Is this what you all want?
It is, but it is not God's will. If you answer our prayer, it will mean defying Benevelza. Those who try to defy the gods end up controlled by them and are destroyed in the end. Like Cid Reigns.
I remember Reigns fought for humanity and he was killed for it, but the spirit that drove him to stand up to the tyranny of the gods didn't die. I kept it with me. Chaos is in all of us. It's the stuff our souls are made of, and it's the reason that the dead live on in our hearts and minds.
Yes, the chaos unites humanity, a thread woven through all our lives, and it's a power God cannot see. Its potential is limitless, and that makes it more powerful than he is.
But now you're gonna tell me that it's nearly impossible to tap into. Am I right?
Yet it is possible. No one can control the chaos. If you want to make the power yours, you must have the help of those who are inside it. You know what needs to be done. You know whose soul you have to find.
You mean Sarah? Are you saying I'll be able to reach her?
You must. With the chaos, anything is possible. Find the invisible bonds that unite us across life and death. Do that, and you will have all the power you need.
With the chaos, anything is possible. Yes, he always did that finger snap, didn't he? Why are you smiling,
Chaos.
bro?
It was the key to defeating God. If I wanted to use it, I needed Sarah's help. But Sarah, how can I make you hear me? I reach out with every fiber of my being, but is it enough? Can I do more? If I throw myself into the abyss, if I cry out to you, will you hear me, Sarah?
Nope.
Will you answer?
She dead. How can she hear you? Anyway, so here we are, about to be on the Ark, and there's a couple of things I still want to show off here too. This is just mandatory. Anytime we do a side quest and we come back to the Ark, this happens. But I believe if you don't do any side quests within that day,
give me another day.
this scene, this whole scene right here with her giving Aradia to the tree doesn't happen. I believe if you don't do any side quests in the day before you go back to the Ark. All right. 2 days, or excuse me, 1 day till the end. So this is officially our last day that we can do any side quests right now. I believe on the 13th day they automatically warp you to where you need to go. Alright, so we're gonna talk to Hope for a little bit before we load our file and break the game.
Light, the end is almost here. One more day,
yo,
and then the destruction of the world will be complete.
His shoulder was going through his face.
And there's no way I can delay it any longer.
No, this is it. You can still carry out your mission as the Savior, but today is your last chance. Tomorrow in the cathedral, Vanille will perform the soul song for the Order.
Soul
song. The final rites. When the souls of the dead will be released from their torment and
hop
return
aboard
to oblivion.
the soul train.
It'll mark the end of everything.
It's the soul train
in
the cathedral.
The power to stop.
Alright, this is ridiculous. So we gotta talk to Hope. Let's talk to her, or talk to Hope about Sarah.
Hope, tell me something. You said that the souls of the dead return to the chaos, right? If that's true, then that's where Sarah must be. Her soul is lost out there in the chaos somewhere.
For God, the chaos is an unseen realm. He cannot see inside. And so it follows that he doesn't have the power to find her as long as she is in the chaos. But he can do something else. He can make her anew.
But then how can she be the real Sarah? The one I know?
Well, don't you trust him? It's true that even with all his power, God cannot extract Sarah's soul from the chaos. But there is another place he might find it. He could take her soul from inside of you.
How would... You're just making things up now.
You always found it hard to trust people. What chance does God have? Look, I'm not saying you will. But if you do decide to turn against him, you should know that I'll always stand with you.
What chance does God have? This is outrageous, man. This game too religious for my blood.
It just seems like the more I search, the further away I get from finding her. I've encountered more than a few ghosts from the past now, talked to souls from the chaos even, but I'm still no closer to finding Sarah. Not even a hint.
I don't know, but perhaps you've done everything you can. Maybe you could have found her already, but something is keeping her from talking to you.
Like she doesn't want to see me? Is that what you're saying?
Of course I don't think that's the case. But it's possible. Perhaps it's because you're too close to each other.
What?
I mean, she's out there and can talk to other people, but not me. Tell you what, why don't you go out there and look for her in my place?
I'd like to help, Light, but I can't leave the Ark. How about this? If I happen to die before you do, for whatever reason,
Wow.
I'll make you a promise. I'll try to find her in the chaos. And when I do, I'll find some way for you two to be together again.
Alright, so apparently Hope's gonna kill himself just to reunite Sarah with Lightning. Nah. But anyway, so that's pretty much all we... You know what? Excuse me. Yeah, I had saved it on the arc. This is exactly where I left off, so you guys really didn't miss much. There was some other cutscenes, but it was just Lumina trolling and shit. And it wasn't very important. She was only talking about how it's a possibility that that Hope right there could be fake, and then that Sarah that she's seen could also be fake, and Lightning can also be fake, and she just went on a rant of trolling. She just went on a trolling spree, I guess you can say. But honestly, it wasn't even that long of a scene, and I don't feel like showing it. So what we are going to do, exit the game, and we're going to load up file number 50. File number 50 is the file I had prepared to go take on the Aeronite. And I had found out last night, I was just testing some stuff out. Apparently, resistances stack in this game. So let's say if I got like a 10% resistance on the garb, and then like a 75% resistance on the accessory, that's 85. And then another accessory boosted by 15. So that's pretty much 100% resistance. You can get 100% resistance either against magical or physical. So that's already like ridiculously good. That's just for one garb. And you can just focus the other two guards on doing damage and then like trying to stagger them. Which is exactly what I have found out last night. Like, we're about to rape this Aeronite dude. So as you can see, I have the cyber jumpsuit on. But what we might want to do is change that out. I think there's a better one. Yeah, I think there is a better one, because look at that. This one comes with Dispel, but I believe there's another one that comes with Guard already, and I don't have to waste the space right there. So there's got to be another resistant one. Dust and Shadow. What we have to do is look for something with 15% resistance. Here we go. Cyber Jump. Wait, that's the same thing I have right now. So here we go. Quiet Guardian. Look at that. Heavy Guard. So, and not only that, we get a 15% resistance to physical and magical. Alright? And with the Predator Hood, that boosts our resistance to 90. And with the Runic Ring, that extra 10% boosted it to 100% resistance against magic, which all Aeronite does is spam magic. And his super moves get nullified. Well, some of his super moves. There's one super move that he'll still do massive damage to you if you don't perfect guard it. Even if when you perfect guard it, it does like ridiculous damage still. So we gotta be careful. So the reason why I chose this over the Cyber Guard is because the Cyber Garb pretty much has a waste of space with a Dispel. So what I want to do here, I'm gonna keep D-Protect right here. What I'm going to do here is actually put ATB Charge. Soldier of Peace, yep. That's what I want to do. Like, there's moments during the battle where you will be like, where you can't do absolutely anything because he's attacking you. So, he's attacking you with magic and the only garb. But anyway, like I was saying, my bad. Like I was saying, shit, what was I saying? There's gonna be moments during the battle where dude will literally attack you. So with magic, he's just gonna bombard you with magic. And during that time period, when you're not taking any, or since you're on this garb and you won't be taking any damage, you want to make use of it by either debuffing them or pretty much charging your ATB gauge, which is what I'm going to do here. And that's pretty much it for this garb. This is just going to be the tank garb. Whenever he attacks, we switch immediately to it, and we just bombard him with attacks from arrow. We're pretty much going to be using arrow throughout the entire fight. There's some changes I want to do here. Instead of having a martial monk, what I might want to do is just go straight to... I want to do more damage, because as good as the whirlwind kick on the martial monk guard is, you can't really put out as much damage as where is it? As the soldier of peace, and I need to delete that schema so I can use it for the martial monk instead, or get rid of the martial monk and replace that with the soldier of peace. Now that I have that, we want to go ahead. Yeah, there's no point in the battle where he actually puts buffs on himself, so we want to get rid of this and go for more damage. So demon earrings, it may raise the cost of my skills, but it's worth it in the end for that massive strength boost. So instead of having a bone cracker, we're gonna switch this with the flesh renderer. Hell yeah, look at that boost in strength and magic. We're gonna be doing retarded amounts of damage, I bet now. So I had already beat him with a different setup, and the thing is, when I had beat him, I spent all my turbo ethers, spent all my elixirs. Like, I was like, no, I gotta get a retry attack. I don't want to waste all my ethers, all my elixirs at him. So I already unlocked your trophy. I know how to beat him. It's just, the problem with that whole fight is you have to find a way to do more damage fast. And you also have to, I guess, find a better way to conserve EP. Because there was a lot of times where I just died during the fight because I didn't really understand when he was attacking or whatever. So he should get bodied during this because I already got a lot of practice runs on him. And I only beat him once. I beat him once after like 20 tries, but I think with this new setup I got, it should work. So with the Electronica, we should just go with the Shard Blade. Alright, the White Strap will help because he casts Fog, which literally nullifies your ability to cast magic. So we want to go ahead and use the Preta Hood, the Runic Ring. Yep, everything's set right here. Arrow, ATB, Heavy Guard, Arrow, Imperil. That's good. D-Protect and D-Shell. You can only put 2 buffs on them at a time. I think it's better to have Imperil and then D-Protect. Because once you start doing damage with like Whirlwind Kick... Oh, well, in this run, we're going to be using Shadowbind for the Artemis Arrow. So I bet you she'll be doing like mad damage with it. And on top of that, you know what? I just now thought about something. Instead of like... I completely forgot. Like, you can buy like... in fire and in arrow potions where you put you can put a elemental effect on it, so you'll probably be doing more damage like that now that I think about it. So anyway, what we want to do for the Soldier of Peace, we're going to do something really cool. We're going to put the Light Slash. We're going to put the best Light Slash. This one has the lowest cost. This one gives us a bigger strength and magic boost, but we might want to go with the lowest cost just for ATB efficiency. Heavy Slash. We also want to put some magic so we can stagger him, because we have to stagger him at least 4 times before we can do damage. So here we go. Thundara. We want to go with that magic boost, why not? So we're going to go with Shadowbind. So this roll is pretty much going to be the damage roll, and this roll is going to be a stagger roll. And this is just going to be the tank and stagger roll, because we got magic on everything. The thing is, we can't really start out spamming Thundara immediately, because the initial ATB on the Soldier of Peace is very low, but the maximum ATB on it is very high. Alright, Demon, we want to keep the Dawn Gauntlets because it reduces the EP used for abilities, so when we do go into overdrive, it's not going to cost a lot, which is very cool. So Shard Blade, Chaos Revenge, or Quick Stagger. I think we are good. So this is going to be the Quick Stagger. This is going to be just building up the stagger and also debuffing when we do enough damage, or when we stagger them 4 times. This is going to be the damage dealing schema right here. As ugly as some of these freaking guards look, they're like the most efficient, I believe, for this battle. So the Quiet Guardian, we got the Electronica, and I think we're good. The only thing we need to do now is go out here and... Oh, rewards barbershop, trophy rewards. Oh shit! White Mage's hat. I guess I got that for getting a trophy for beating him earlier. I didn't even realize it. That's cool. But now I want to beat him more efficiently on camera, because I was getting bodied by him, and then I realized there was so much more I could be doing. Like, I wasted my elixir. You get the elixir for handing in 100 soul seeds, by the way, because look at this. Fully restores HP, ATB, EP, Bravely, Faith, Protect, Shell, and Haste. So I want to save that for maybe the final boss, definitely, because that elixir is just so good. I had to use it to beat him, like, but I don't want to use the elixir here. I want to try to at least maybe use 1 or 2 turbo ethers at best. So what we're going to do now is go straight to the Ruffian Dead Dunes.
It really feels like the end now. Soon it'll be over.
It's been dying for 500 years.
I wasn't talking about the world.
Then what?
Never mind. Time is short. Every minute's precious now. Let's not waste any.
So what we need to do here in the Ruffian Dead Dunes, hopefully, I can't even speak. Hopefully, hopefully, am I saying that right? Hopefully, now he gets in here. He squeezed this fat ass in the door. But I need to go buy some specific potions, and hopefully this town shop has them. Damn, the load times. The load times are real right now. God dang. Alright, here we go. So we're in the Ruffian, and we need to go hit up this shop really quick. Hopefully they sell the arrow potions, or at least in fire. I'm going to assume it's arrow because I remember seeing arrow. Oh yes, an arrow potion. Sweet. Because we do more damage when we activate Imperil, or when we debuff them with Imperil and makes them weak against elemental attacks. So if we pop in an arrow potion and then do Artemis Arrow will have that freaking elemental attack to it. So it's gonna do that. We're gonna get an additional elemental boost to our attack. And at the same time, I also discovered that perfect timing with attacks do more damage. Like, I didn't even know there was perfect timing for attacks. I knew there was perfect timing for guards, but for attacks, the game doesn't tell you. I had to read the data log to find out. I was like, what? Perfect attacks? The game didn't flat out tell you. You had to look for that answer, dude. But anyway, we're gonna get rid of the Crusaders. Wait, how much? Protect Shell Veal. I can get rid of one of these X potions. And how long does these potions last? I don't know. I'm just gonna buy one. Hopefully that's enough. But I want to keep that Crusaders potion for later. So we're pretty much gonna open up the fight just trying to stagger the guy.
Sure you didn't forget anything?
Yeah, I'm sure. Wait. What schema am I on? Quiet Guardian, Electronica, and Soldier of Peace. What a weird setup. Hopefully it works. Because what I had last time worked, but it didn't really work efficiently. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got my ass whooped, and it cost me all my items, and I barely won that fight. So I want to try to beat him more efficiently. I'm probably still going to have to use items, though. So let's go to the Dead Dunes. Station? Yeah, the Dead Dunes Station. So here we go. We're going to try to take on Aeronite. This will be attempt like number 12 for me, but on camera attempt number 1. Well, number 2, but I edited it out because I got stumped by the guy and I wasted all my ethers, so I had to reload. Alright, he should be up here. Yup, look at him. That's the Aeronite. That's where he is. Don't let that fool you. It looks like an elemental type enemies from previous Final Fantasies, but it's not. Aw, son of a bitch. It's gonna transform into a huge ass dragon type, so I need to pause it immediately. Gonna save the game to saved it at 50. And I guess I guess you guys can just wish me good luck right now. Son of a bitch! He smacked me in my back. You know what? I don't even care about the time because I've done every side quest, so it's okay to lose an hour here. It's literally okay. This is the last side quest I can do.
You escaped from harm.
You bet your
Alright, here we go.
Mine.
No damage. No damage. Yes! Taking no damage. Breaking the game. Oh.
No looking back. Time can't be stopped. Time you met your maker.
Alright, so whenever he does that, if you go to the main guard with the resistance, you don't get pulled in by the magnet, which is weird. This is so weird. What the fuck? Ah! I got pulled in by the magnet. And Roy does ridiculous damage. Why does it do so much damage? Right, here we go.
You can't read me.
Alright.
Get back to where you belong. Keep up if you can.
Oh shit! I switched too quick. Nope, not today, pal. Alright, working on that first stagger.
You're so eager to die.
Here we go, got that stagger. Alright, so now I'm on ATB charge because you can't really build stagger until he gets done with that first animation.
Get back to where you belong.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Alright, we good, we good. We got fog resistance, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, let's do
Nope,
this.
fuck you. Fuck you. You trying to pull me in and slap me? Nope, we breaking the game right now. Don't give a damn. Ooh, y'all seen that? As soon as it tried to hit me, but nope, no dice. Oh. All right, here we go. Yeah, if you time it right, you can actually get a bigger boost with magic as well. Like when you ever hear that cling, when you hear that shing sound, that means it's a perfect time. Alright, a perfect timed attack. And it makes that sound. Oh yeah. Alright.
Thanks for waiting.
Ah, this is gonna do mad damage either way. I gotta spam. Like, even when you perfect guard it, you take mad damage, like, and you still fly up in the air. That's ridiculous.
You're so eager
Nope.
to die.
He's trying to pull me in again. Screw you. Screw you, pal.
Okay, let's do this. Need to change course.
Nope. Who you trying to pull in, buddy? Alright, stagger number 3. Stagger number 3. One more stagger. And he's done for. Gotta get that stagger swagger going.
I follow the wind.
Stagger. Swagger.
What's done is done.
Stagger swagger. Stagger swagger. Oh no, this is gonna kill me, dude. Like, even if I perfect guard it, it was gonna kill me. So you know what I'm gonna do? Let's use a Phoenix Wing. Because I get haste and I'm about to stagger this guy. So we're gonna be able to do so much damage if we get the haste effect. So yeah, let's use the Phoenix Wing. I'm okay with using that.
What's done is done. Time to mix it up.
Oh my god, screw you. Alright, here we go. He's done. There we go. Alright, sweet. Artemis arrow time. Oh my god, that's a lot. Way more than I was doing before. Alright, and immediately what we want to go ahead and do is pop this arrow potion, plop it, and add deep protect to his bitch ass. Oh yeah, it's going down. Alright.
No looking back.
Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god! 500,000 fucking damage him, or excuse me. That's just so much damage. Gotta get that perfect timing on that hit. Yes. Oh yeah, he's dead. I'm doing way too much damage, dude. And that's without bravery. Yes. You're dead. You're fucking done, dude. This dude is done. It's like no chance in hell he's winning. Overclocking like hell. Alright, I'm gonna use a turbo ether. I might only need to use one turbo ether here. This is good.
No looking back. No looking back. Get back to where you belong.
Yes! It ain't over yet! It ain't over yet! He got his ass whooped! He got his ass whooped! And she just walked off like, bodied. Yo, you just got bodied, son. Aeronite got bodied! Oh my god, dude. Aeronite, GG. Sweet. Monster flesh. The Falcon Charm, huh? What does this do? Increases ATP recovery speed by 70. Oh my god. That's retarded good. Yo, I would probably want to have that on like... Oh, dude, that's gonna break the game. The Falcon Crest. Jeez. So that's the Aeronite. That's Aeronite. He just got fucked up. Aeronite just literally got bodied. Like, oh my god. I only had to use an Anero potion, a Turbo Ether, and a Phoenix Wing. Honestly, I probably could have did it without the Phoenix Wing. Because the Phoenix Wing haste effect only lasted for like less than 30 seconds. But I only had to use one Turbo Ether. I had to use all my Turbo Ethers in an elixir last time. So that dude just got fucked up. Like, hands down, he just got bodied. That is really good. So now we can hand in this quest to the guy that wanted the monster flesh. Sweet. And that'll be the last quest we'll do. And then we can just go to the last game. Oh wait, there's also another dungeon. I forgot. I keep on forgetting. This is like an Ultima Lair dungeon where you fight nothing but last ones. Which shouldn't be too hard. Not with this setup. So what we want to do is go to the south. The ruins of South Gate. That should lead us right where we need to go.
I have been waiting for you. Did you succeed? Did you defeat the beast? And have you brought me back the material I need for my studies?
It took a while, but I got what you wanted.
Oh, so you have actually done it. With this material, I can conclude my research and prove all of my hypotheses.
So, how is that stuff gonna prove your theories? Are you gonna run tests on it?
Yes, a test of sorts. I shall take this sample and eat it.
Did you just say...
What?
That beast came from outside this world. It is not part of the warped time in which humanity now lives. It has something that we, with our ageless lives, now lack. Thus I theorize that by eating of its flesh and making it one with my own, I may be able to escape my timeless state. I trust you understand the implications.
You had me hunt this thing down, and now you want to eat it? All so that you can grow old again?
Precisely. I wish to age and die, as was once normal for humans. I'll finally be able to experience it for myself, to feel as this body, unchanged for 500 years, finally withers, life fleeing at last.
So you want to die of old age?
I want to experience everything life has to offer. I was lucky enough to be born and to live. Why wouldn't I wish to also grow old and die?
I suppose, if you look at it that way, aging and dying don't seem too bad.
No, they don't. And now I'll finally be able to achieve this last great goal, thanks to you. The only thing I fear is the taste. It looks terrible.
You better savor every bite. Another of life's experiences.
Of course. I truly do appreciate this boon. I knew that if anyone could help me achieve my dream, it would be you, the savior.
So you knew
That
who I
horrible
was.
texture. Oh, that horrible camera view. Namora! Look!
That's why I was sure you would be able to help me. Please accept my most sincere gratitude. I'm so terribly grateful that I got to meet you before the end.
Quest complete. Dude, that's not even nearly enough gil as it's worth for fighting this guy.
Now
Like,
my
that was a
next task.
horrible
I must
reward.
research how to best cook and consume the flesh of the beast that you hunted for me. I plan to fully experience everything this world has to offer before I might go to get a taste of the next world.
You creepy ass dude. You Nolan North ass dude. Alright, so that is literally the final quest we can take on at this time. The other quest that's left to do is... I did a majority of the quests off camera. Look at that, we got 64 quests and we can't do one until the end of the... Well, until New Game Plus. It's the last one standing, basically. And that's going to be very annoying to do. Because I have to kill... Well, I killed most of the enemies already, to be honest. It's just the enemies I have yet to run into, which I'm guessing is the final area of the game, is what I need to do. And also the Omega Dungeon, or the Ultima Dungeon. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to call it a day for this part. I'm going to save the game, and once we come back, we'll be back. And I guess we will try to advance to the next day immediately, because there's really nothing else we can do. I'll see you guys later.